A lot of popular crochet projects are ugly and I would never even be seen dead wearing them. In today's video, I'm going to be responding to your crochet hot takes again because I went on YouTube Shorts and I posted a short and I was like, what is your wildest crochet hot takes? And I've gotten over 500 freaking comments. 500 of you guys got something to say and I'm here to react to them. So yeah, let's just get straight to it. Using black yarn isn't as hard as people make it out to be. Sure, beginners should definitely use lighter yarn so their stitches are easier to see, but if you have good lighting, black yarn is fine to work with. I agree with what you're saying completely. Like, I feel like black yarn honestly isn't hard. Like, if you have the right lamp on, it's really easy to work with. Now, obviously, if like the lighting is super bad and you are trying to work with black yarn, it isn't going to work out, especially if you're a beginner. But just put a lamp on, be in good lighting, and you're fine. The half double crochet is underrated. I don't really think I agree with you, only because I feel like that's like one of the stitches like you first learn when you start crocheting, so I feel like it isn't really underrated. But I do see where you're coming from, because with a lot of patterns they don't really necessarily bring up half double crochet. It's normally just like single or double. With half double crochet it's not really used as much, but I don't really think it's underrated. There's a lot of overconsumption in the crochet community. You don't need a yarn store inside your house and you don't need 20 sets of crochet hooks. Nah. Why are they clocking something, bro? They're low-key clocking some of you guys. Mind you, this comment has 560 likes. Just because you're creating doesn't mean you're not contributing to the overconsumption and textile waste. Well, honestly, I feel like I agree with you, to be honest, because there's a difference, right? I feel like it makes sense if like you have like a whole business or whatever, so you kind of need it. You don't want to keep going out back and forth, get yarn, whatever. Some people, they just hoard yarn. It's like every time they see yarn, they buy the yarn and they just never use it, and they just keep doing it. They keep doing it. It's just like you just got a whole mountain of yarn. It's like, yo, what are you doing with the yarn? There's nothing wrong with yarn shopping, but it's like, why would you go yarn shopping when you already got a whole tower of yarn? And yes, it might not be the yarn that you want to use, but at least do something about it. I don't know. Crochet garments are fun to make, but knitted garments look better. I agree with you. Knitted garments, I feel like they just look cleaner. I'm not gonna say that crochet garments look bad. I'm not gonna say they look ugly like that last comment, but I have to say that knitted garments just tend to look cleaner. Every time I'm on TikTok, I always see like a TikTok and someone showing like a knitted thing they made, whether it's a sweater or whatever the case may be, and it always just looks super cute. Like, factory knots aren't that bad, just crochet over it. People are so dramatic about them. Yeah, bro, people be so dramatic about them, and it's like every time I see a factory knot, I just like pull on it tight, and if it doesn't come undone, I just go over it. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, factory knot, oh my gosh, factory knot. But it's like, if you care about it that much, literally just like snip it off and reattach the yarn and just be on your holly jolly way. It really isn't as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. I don't know if it's just like a collective joke in the crochet community that I'm not on. I don't know, man. Outside pulls, inside/center pulls. Yes, I agree with this 100%. Every time I take yarn, I always like get it from the outside. I know some people will literally like dig in the whole freaking yarn, pull out the yarn-nussy, bro. Like the yarn, hold on. You guys need to know what I'm talking about when I say yarn-nussy, right? People just be pulling the whole thing out. Before, like, the yarn is just, like, perfect, right? And then people would just go and they'll, like, try to find the center pull, and then sometimes they'll just, like, rip out, like, half of the freaking yarn. Like, they've just freaking ripped all its organs out, and it's like, yo, is that center pull that serious, though? Like, was it ever that serious? Using a 1.5mm hook to make a huge blanket for many people is definitely my favorite part of crochet. Wow. Okay. 1.5mm hook? I can't tell if they're joking or not. I don't know, whatever the case may be, if you're actually being for real right now and you crochet with a 1.5mm crochet hook and you make blankets at that, all respect, bro, because hold on. Just for a comparison, this is literally a 6.5mm hook, right? And then we've got a 3.25. You see like how different the hooks look? How much for a 1.5mm hook? Like, that's insane, bro. Those videos that say, here's what I crocheted as a beginner, and then just have strands of yarn piss me off because I actually want to see what people have made. I agree with this. Like, sometimes, like, yes, I get it's funny, but sometimes it's just like, let me see what you made, bro. Mind you, they like make an intro, and the intro will literally be like 7 seconds long, and then they end up just showing freaking hot dog, and it will literally just be 2 brown strands of yarn and then 1 red one. Or it'd be like spaghetti, and it show like a whole bunch of yellow yarn and then like red sauce with it being red yarn. It's just like wasting my time here. It kind of pisses me off. I'm just like, okay, so you crocheted nothing. Single crochet blankets are easy if you got the right yarn. A lot of people are just babies. Honestly, I'll be that baby. Goo goo gaga. Because honestly, like, single crochet blanket, I don't understand how so many people aren't able to do a magic ring. If you can't even do that, pick a different hobby. Most acrylic yarns feel like greasy sandpaper. You know, the only acrylic yarn that feels like greasy sandpaper? Honestly, it doesn't even feel greasy. It just feels like straight sandpaper. Hold on. See this yarn right here? This is freaking red hot. And like, I honestly, like when I was a beginner, I literally would only buy red hot yarn because like it was at Walmart and Walmart was pretty close to me. So I would literally just go and buy red hot yarn. But as soon as I found out that there was freaking brands like Loops and Threads, I love this yarn. As soon as I found out those brands, bro, I freaking like, oh, I don't know why I did that. Fluffy yarn is hands down the worst yarn to work with. It's always too tight and I can never make anything with it. Honestly, I don't know whether I agree with you or not. I've only used fluffy yarn once. I have this fluffy yarn in my yarn cart right now, but I've really only used it once, and that was when I was making like these little boots for my auntie's twins because she had twins or whatever. I'll actually insert a picture, but I made this with the fluffy yarn, but that was practically all I crochet, fluffy yarn, so I don't really know. Sugar and cream cotton is not good. I'm not a fan of it. I think you're talking about that one. Wait. Yes, you are talking about that one yarn. Yeah, that one isn't soft. Like, I literally found it at Walmart, and I was like feeling it. I was like, yo, this is not soft. And then they had the audacity to label it sugar and cream as if the thing was feeling like all butterfly sugars and creams. Like, no, it was feeling very much like roughy and rough. Like, I hate those tutorials for absolute beginners. Like, bro, you're literally crocheting at 6.3x speed. Slow down. Literally, oh my gosh, when I was a beginner, there were some tutorials and I would like try to watch them. This is like when I just started out. It was not clicking. I'm like, yo, you said how to crochet for absolute beginners and you are going at lightning pace. Like, what is going on? And honestly, you're probably just like, okay, Azari, were they really going at lightning pace though? As a beginner watching it, trying to learn anything as a beginner, you need them to go like pretty freaking slow. For any skill, whether that's learning how to play the piano, learning how to moonwalk, learning how to whistle, learning how to do anything, you gotta start with the basics. So imagine you're learning how to whistle, right? Let me play out the little scenario, right? Alright, today I'm gonna be teaching you how to whistle. Alright, finally, they're about to teach me how to freaking whistle. It's about time. You're gonna put your lips together like this. Okay, pretty simple. You're gonna start saying the word two. So you wanna say two, but you wanna like whisper it. So it's like, okay, am I doing this right? Alright, and then after you should be able to what the frick? That's literally what it gives off, bro. That's literally what it gives off, I can't lie. But just imagine that with crochet. It's just like, yo, you're going way too fast, mom. It's way too fast. Slow down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all the hot takes I'm gonna respond to today. Not gonna lie, you guys were kind of crazy. Like, this one was definitely like, I think last time I made this video, a lot of you guys' hot takes was very like generalized. Thank you so much for contributing. Like, I love you. But a lot of the hot takes were like generalized. But this one, like, I don't know, you guys spiced it up. You guys switched it around a little bit. So love ya. If you want a part 3, let me know, and if you want to share your own crochet hot takes, put it in the comment section down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.